guys like 10 o'clock, and I don't really know about qualifying. It may not be all what it needs to be. But, and I can't, I'm ready to race the actual.
complain when you have something new brought to you that you don't like. Because you
fine if you don't, if there's legitimate problems with it. But if you're just going back to the old, it's not tradition. It's not tradition, doesn't change. I'm the people to figure out new stuff. No one's gonna sit there and watch, the Brickyard 400 the same way it's always been run 50 years ago. No one wants that. I'm sold. Now, when they go on 500 and the Coke Zero, Sure, 400, whatever it's called now, those are fine because those are staples. Those are pillars of tradition. And here's this thing since the 50s. But flavors like Brickyard, that's been around since 94. Yeah, my favorite strawberries are the first one. But that doesn't mean I say nostalgic about it. That means I realize, hey, we can change this up and it might bring more exciting racing. But this also does not mean, alright, that's what we're gonna walk away. I'm sorry, but my biggest problem with today's race is just the incompetence of NASCAR. Or, I don't even know if NASCAR is Indy. Yeah. And even from my David Land video, he said that they've had this quote before. I noticed the Asperger's live stream after that. But if you have a problem with the speedway, any part of it, whether it be the oval or the road course, you gotta get those speeds with it. Because, again, what that led to is essentially a super speedway. Oh, that was bad. Oh no, turn around. No, don't hit me. Really? Michigan. That's going to be as where I get race on fast. But it's not the spare Indy. There's a lot of money. I had choose top two worst tracks on the NASCAR schedule. It would be well, that Memphis was the end of that race. Tracks racing. No, I don't even say. I didn't even say take off. What is it? New Hampshire, Las Vegas. I'm glad they took Kentucky off. That was boring as hell. Mile and a half just to me are flat surface track, mainly flat surface tracks are boring to me. It's when people think of the joke, all in NASCAR all they do is drive in circles. Those are the tracks I think about when I hear those jokes. It's New Hampshire, Indy, and Kentucky, Las Vegas, Kansas, Chicagoland, places like that. I just can never get excited for those races. I'll watch them, sure. Am I going to be excited for them and can't get excitement out of them? Not really. So maybe one or two parts of the race where something cool happens. But also, if we're going to do mile and a halves, we need to not have the same exact style for every mile and a half. Now, Chicagoland, yes, was the most different with the way its track was styled. And kind of a D shape. But that didn't make the racing great. I realize that all configurations are going to make the racing great. But you've also got to remember that these cars are built for speed. At these tracks, yes, at these tracks you can get 180, 190. But if you're hitting for, if you're running 180, 190, but not doing anything, that's not racing. I don't know why I said they built for speed and went into that. I'm sorry, that was bullshit, but it don't make no sense to sit there and be like, hey, let's build a track where nobody can race. I mean, what happened to all the... I mean, I realize like Dover. Dover's exciting. I love watching Dover the Dover race. But why sit there and build a track where, yes, it's exciting for Indy, but or for F1, you know what you get into with those races. Indianapolis, I'm sorry, but it has never been built for NASCAR. There's a reason 90% of the races on this track are boring. And the sad part is, I would love for NASCAR to work on in Indy. I would love for it to work and work well, but it's not going to. It never is. It's just not built. It's not built for NASCAR. They can drive on it every year, and every year it's just going to be boring. That don't mean to sound like most NASCAR fans are like, oh, that race was boring, that sucked. When half the schedule is full of boring races, there's a problem. Whether or not people want to acknowledge that problem is the thing. I'm not saying we need every track to be Nashville Fairgrounds or Bristol or Martinsville or Richmond. No, but those are your big races. along with Talladega, Daytona, possibly Atlanta, Charlotte. Yeah, and those are mile and a half, and they're fun because their configuration is different. Because even though they're mile and a half, they're built for racing. They're not built just to get the most speed out of them as you possibly can. I would like for there to be as much speed as you possibly can with good racing, yes, and it's possible. They just don't want to do it. NASCAR does not want to do it because they like going bankrupt. Here's the thing. If NASCAR didn't want to go bankrupt, NASCAR didn't like the idea of going bankrupt, they would listen to fans. I was part of that fan council poll thing for a long time. Ain't shit, and ain't nothing happened that fan council ever did good. They didn't listen. They didn't carry that information over into the next season. So why? Why have something like that if they're not going to listen to fans? They're interested in going bankrupt. That way, they can take the money and run. They made millions of dollars, billions of dollars at this point. The whole family. The whole Friends family has made billions of dollars. Daddy and Granddaddy, Big Bill and Little Bill are both gone. The ones who truly cared about racing are gone. And I might sound like every single NASCAR, but it's true. No one cares if you're upset that I'm saying this. I can sit here all day, and again, I'm not trying to be a dick, but come on. Everyone in the NASCAR fan base realizes there's a problem. So why are we just sitting back and not doing the damn thing about it? We're just letting them continue on, making racing more boring and boring and boring, and leaving instead of fighting the problem. Comment on Facebook, comment on Twitter, comment on whatever, Instagram, whatever site you use. It's not doing anything. They're not listening. They're not paying attention to them sites. I don't understand why people think that that gets anything done. That does anything. Commenting a post on social media and saying, I disagree. These are my stance. You should listen to me. That don't work. Write these people. Write, Jim Prince. Write whoever you got to write. Ideas for Woods Race. I'm sorry. Ain't worth a shit pile in my backyard. That's what it is. There's a reason Junior only won. I think it was like at the end. It was like 26-36. Y'all had to comment below and make sure I'm correct because I don't want to say something that not be true. But I think it was in 26 or 36 races. But to be on the lower end of wins, I don't think you know as much about racing as you think you do. I'm sorry. And if this gets me hated on, I don't care. I respect Junior as a person. He's a cool guy. He has a lot of knowledge about racing. Yes, he does. But he has a lot of knowledge in racing history. Much like myself. We would not be good trying to figure out a schedule. Because we would all just end up... NASCAR wouldn't be racing for 3 or 4 years while we built all these old tracks back. North Wilkesboro, Rockingham, hell, Nazareth, all these old tracks we would both be spending millions of dollars trying to fix. So, that's why we're better off as commentators, historians, letting you know about the sport. Not what to do to fix the sport. We can give you an idea, and we can sit there and take you through it. But, they need to find someone else that's better at building the schedule than... I'm glad they did it. I I am glad that they added more road courses because they needed something. They needed to cut. I'm so glad. I mean, when I heard Kentucky was off schedule, it made me so damn happy. I was so ready for that to try to be done. But that doesn't. There needs to be maybe 1 or 2 mile and a half, or yeah, leave Atlanta and Charlotte as a mile and a half. Hell, Daytona and Talladega. Then add in the mile tracks. So, Rockingham. I can't remember if Northwest was a mile and a half or a mile. It was in between them. It was in between those. So add that to the schedule. There you go. And then road courses. Add in Nashville Fairgrounds. Nashville Super Speedway was a great race to me this year. That was exciting. I liked that race. So Nashville Speedway is fine. And then look into these small little towns. Look at all these little tracks all around these areas. Try it, NASCAR. Just try it. Understand. And I don't know how you're all men in your 40s and 50s. What are you doing? Understand. You can figure this stuff out if you just go. I bet you the moment you call one of these guys to run these little tiny tracks out in the middle of nowhere, you call them and say, hey, we want to run a race on your track. How much would that be? They would be excited. They would be ecstatic. But NASCAR doesn't want to do that. It doesn't matter how you feel about it, they don't want to do that. Or at least not to my knowledge right now. They just don't seem to have the care to. If there is anything that needs to be done in NASCAR right now, it is that they need to rethink what they're doing. And I hope to God that this new car, this next gen car, can actually do something. Versus, oh, I'm so sorry. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to find a way. I'm gonna go back once I'm able to edit a lot of these videos. But I'm just so tired of NASCAR being put through the ringer because the higher ups want to have a say in everything. The higher ups want to be able to control the races, and that's just not how that's supposed to work. Races are supposed to be run by race officials and the drivers. Now, this is my thing. Oh, and the whole Atlanta thing going on right now, I'm cool with it as long as it brings good racing. If it doesn't bring good racing, then you just repave the whole track for no reason. That's going to have terrible racing for the next 20, 24, 25 years, And I hope whatever y'all trying to do, it works. Because y'all putting a whole lot of money into something that's probably that very well likely could flop. Now, the track at that point needed to be repaid because the damage was getting too much. But I'm a little worried about shortening the track up and raising the banking because they want to make, and that's what they said they want to do. They want to make it a mile and a half Daytona and Talladega because that's what they think is going to fix it. It's like no, that's not going to fix shit. I hate to bring it to you, NASCAR, but no, it's not going to fix anything. It's going to make it worse because now you don't have the racing like you have at Talladega and Daytona, which is fine for super speedway racing, but I don't know a single NASCAR fan that wants to see that at a mile and a half. Why would we want to sit there for 2-3 hours watching a mile and a half Daytona or Talladega when we could just be watching Daytona or Talladega? And that's what those tracks were built for. Oh, it's coming up on 30-minute mark work out. I said these videos would be longer than 30 minutes. But anyways, thank y'all for coming by. I'm sorry if I ran a little bit there, but it needs to be said. I'm tired of these dudes and higher ups NASCAR going behind everybody's back and doing shit. It's unacceptable, and I hope y'all would feel the same, very much the same I do. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If not, leave it a thumbs down. If you liked it, leave it a thumbs up. Like and subscribe. Well, I actually like to subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when I upload a video. And if y'all want to hear, like I said, tomorrow we're going back to the 50s. Right, I've got all my notes to my left or to my right, and I'll be making a good probably 30-minute video tomorrow. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Thank y'all for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.